President Emerson Mnangagwa's poor stewardship of the economy has seen a renewed push to oust him as the ruling ZANU-PF leader at the elective Congress that is expected in October this year. While some members of the party have endorsed Mnangagwa as the party's presidential candidate for elections next year, sources said a camp linked to his deputy, Constantino Chiwenga, has allegedly been burning midnight oil to remove him. They blame him for failing to provide answers to the country's deteriorating economic crisis, mirrored by skyrocketing prices of basic goods and services. The ZANU-PF members have taken to social media to express their discontent against the party leader, whom they accuse of being tone deaf to the people suffering. A rival faction linked to Chiwenga has reportedly formed counter social media groups where they express their discontent against Mnangagwa's leadership. In leaked WhatsApp audio clips in possession of the Newsday Weekender, the ZANU-PF youth claimed victimization for speaking against Mnangagwa. One youth, only identified as Jasi, said, "We can't continue with this situation. We are in ZANU-PF, but we should be candid. Out there, we protect our president, but we can't continue with this situation because our parents are struggling. It is so pathetic. Mr. Mnangagwa should step down or must be removed. We can't be threatened. Out there, we protect our president, but we can't continue with this situation because our parents are struggling. It is so pathetic. Mr. Mnangagwa should step down or must be removed. We can't be threatened." Another group member replied, "No, Comrade Jasi, the reason why we opt for the removal of people is because these men do not want to take advice. If people overstay in power, they think they own Zimbabwe. If you are talking about important issues, we must be one. If they fail, then they must let Chiwenga take over. They do not care about us. They've got their agenda that benefits them. We will end up losing this country to the opposition Citizens Coalition for Change leader Nelson Chamisa if we continue on this track." Mnangagwa has blamed economic saboteurs for the country's economic meltdown as inflation hit three-digit figures last month, evoking memories of the 2008 hyperinflationary period. But the ZANU-PF spokesperson Christopher Mchangwa told journalists on Wednesday that Mnangagwa remained the party's presidential candidate. "We are 4 years into the Second Republic, going for election next year. Many people thought President Mnangagwa would never rise to power, but he rose to power," Muchangwa has said. Many people then said he would not survive power in Zimbabwe. He has survived. Many people now know that he is going to be around in the next 5 years, according to the constitutional provisions of Zimbabwe. "We are going to the elective Congress, and the same message is coming from the organs of the party, with the successful Youth League endorsing him and the Women's League endorsing him. You know what is coming."